What's going on, everybody? This is Cody, the home theater hobbyist. Over the past several years, many companies have released their version of wireless earbuds, and Yamaha is no different. Worldwide Stereo sent me this pair of TW-E3As from Yamaha for review. And over the past several weeks, I've been trying them in these situations in which you typically would use wireless earbuds, including, chores around the house, doing some yard works, even going into a store or two just to see how it worked. So I've tried them. I'm going to talk about them in this video. So let's get to it. The E3As feature a 6mm dynamic driver with a frequency response from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The earbuds are IPX5 rated, meaning they are water and sweat resistant, but you can't go swimming with them. They have Bluetooth version 5 with support for SBC, AAC, and aptX codecs. They feature Yamaha's listening care for better sound at lower volumes, and they also support both Siri and Google Voice assistants. The continuous playback time is approximately 24 hours, which is 6 hours of continuous play plus 3 hours of recharges in the case. The case charges via USB-C, and the combination comes in 4 different colors, including black, white, blue, and pink. They cost $129. So let's start this review by talking about the design. And as I said in the specifications, these come not only in black and white, but also blue and pink. And I like it because I like having color. It adds a lot of personality to the overall design. I also like the fact that the case matches the earbuds. So as you can see, I have them in black. But the case itself is kind of nice. It's kind of like a pill box. It's not super big. I mean, you can see I can hold it here in my hand, so obviously it'll drop into your pockets. It's not as small as, let's say, the AirPods case, but it's not big and obtrusive either. On the top, it has the Yamaha logo, and around back here, it has the USB-C charging port, and it comes with a USB-C to USB-A adapter, so you can plug it into a USB adapter from your phone or something like that. And I like it because it actually sits flat on the table, so when you plug this in, you can just plug it in straight into the back. And I think that's a nice little design touch there. There's also a little amber LED light back here, and this lets you know that it is charging the headphones. So if you put the headphones in here and this light doesn't come on, that means that the case is dead and you will need to charge the case. Now, to get the earbuds out, all you do is you just open the case, and it is magnetically attached here, so it will snap into place quite nicely, which is kind of a nice little design feature. But once you open them up, you've got your left and right headphone, and you just pull them out. And obviously you just put them in your ears. Now, the design of these earbuds themselves are a little bit understated, and I'm okay with that. I don't think they're going to win any design awards, but I like them. They've got the Yamaha logo right here on the front of the casing. There's also a little hole here at the front, and this is for the microphones, because you can take phone calls and talk to your assistant like Siri or Google Assistant. Right here is the earbud itself. This is what goes into your ear canal with the speaker there facing out into your ear, so you can hear that. And then you've got your R or L, if depending on which one you have for left and right. And right here is the 2 copper cables so that you can charge these inside the case, because they just fit in there and they just kind of snap in when you put them in place. Now, one of the things I like about these earbuds is they come with 4 different tips: extra small, small, medium, and large. But they also come with 2 different pairs of silicone cases. They've got the medium here, and they also have the large here. And the large has this extra little silicone out so that it'll fit nice and snug inside your ear, and it'll keep it nice. A nice snug fit, I guess I should say. And I found that when I have the large in, I can actually run with these, and I don't have to worry about them falling out of my ears, and they are actually very comfortable. So I really like the fact that they give you all of these different combinations so you can find what fits each one of your ears the best. Now let's go back to the logo on the side. Just under the logo is a button. It's a multifunction button, and it's on both of the headphones. So if you press it one time, it'll play or pause your music. But if you press it twice on the right side, it increases the volume. If you press it twice on the left side, it decreases the volume. If you push and hold on the right side, it skips forward a track. And if you push and hold on the left side, it skips back a track. And it also has the ability to, again, connect to your voice assistant like your Siri, your Google Assistant, whatever. By pushing this, you can also answer and hang up on phone calls. Again, it's a multifunction button, and I like it because it's kind of concealed, but you can definitely use it. So in the design category, I give these an 8.5 out of 10. I like the fact that they come in multiple colors. I honestly wish they came in even more colors, a different shade of blue, a purple, maybe a red, just really mix it up so you can kind of make them really your own, make them personal. I love the fact that they have the different fitting options with the tips and even the silicone sleeves, so you can find the one that fits each one of your ears just perfectly, so you don't have to worry about them falling out. As far as the design itself is concerned, like I said, it's a bit understated. I don't think it's going to win any design awards, but they are very comfortable. And again, they give you so many options. I like it. So I give them an 8.5 out of 10 for design. Now let's talk features and functionality. One of the first things I like about these Bluetooth headphones is obviously they are a Bluetooth pair of headphones. You can put them in your ear and you can listen just like that, and they sync up and everything works. But if you want to, you can listen to one or the other because they both can connect to your phone via Bluetooth on their own. When you open them up out of the package, you're going to go through the setup procedure, and it'll tell you, I think, to pair the right one first, then the left one, and then when you put them in, one will connect and it'll just sync up between the two. But for instance, if the right one is in and it's connected to your phone, you pull it out, you put it in the case, and all of a sudden the left one will connect and continue playing your music. So if you're going into the store or something like that, you can still listen to just one earbud while you hear your environment, make sure you can hear people. As far as connectivity and sync is concerned, I really didn't have any issues whatsoever with the E3As. Well, I shouldn't say any issues. I did have one issue one time. It was actually pretty cold and windy outside one day, so I had them in and I had my winter hat on so they were covering my ears, and then I put my hood over my head because I didn't want the wind on my neck, and the phone, I guess, was in my right pocket, and so it just wasn't syncing right with the left ear cup. But once I brought the phone out, everything synced fine and it worked just fine. And then I put the phone back in my pocket and it was totally fine. So from a connectivity standpoint, I didn't have any issues, and it does have the normal Bluetooth range of about 30 feet. With the included rubber tips, these are noise isolating headphones, meaning that it'll bring the environment down just a little bit. They're not earplugs or anything like that, so you shouldn't expect to use them as that, but they are noise isolating, but they are not noise canceling. They don't have the microphones for that, so you will get some environmental noise coming in. They're not just going to cancel everything out if you're on a plane or anything like that, so I definitely wanted to mention that. Another feature is, again, the IPX5 rating, so it is water and sweat resistant. So if you get caught in the rain or doing a little bit of sweating with the earbuds, you can just dry them off and they should work just fine. Now the case is, they don't rate the case that way, so you'll definitely have to protect the case, but the earbuds themselves are IPX5 water and sweat resistant. Another feature I want to highlight is Yamaha's listening care. What they do is they boost certain frequencies at low volume so that you can hear them. So you can listen to your music at a little bit lower volume and take care of your ears. And so I like the fact that they are promoting healthy listening. We don't have to kill our eardrums just to hear the sounds we want to hear, and I like it. The E3As also pair with the Yamaha headphone app, and you can do things like upgrade the firmware if you need to. You can also see the battery status of the earbuds themselves, but not the case. I wish they would add the case. I think that would be very helpful. So Yamaha, if you're watching, please add the case to this app. But again, you can see the status of the earbuds. Also, you can toggle the listening care on and off, and you can set the auto power off timer from 5 minutes to, I think, 3 hours is the maximum. So let's talk about a couple of features these don't have. They do not have wear detection. So when you pull them out of your ears, they do not automatically pause. You will either have to push the button or put them in the case, and the case has to have a charge. If the case does not have a charge, they will not stop. They will continue playing. Now, speaking of the case does not have wireless charging. You have to plug them in via USB-C, and that could be a deal breaker one way or the other. Doesn't bother me, but you definitely have to plug them in. Also, these do not have noise cancellation. They have noise isolation, but not cancellation. But overall, I think they've done a good job, and from a feature standpoint, I give these a 7 out of 10. Now let's move on and talk about sound quality. From a sound quality standpoint, I tested these using music, podcasts, and I did watch a movie or two. Now, these aren't for critical listening. These are more for casual listening when you're, doing chores around the house, yard work, maybe running some errands, that type of thing. And I tested them doing those different activities. I did some yard work. I ran into the store. I'd pull one out and listen that way. And they definitely work. They have a warm, rich sound that's actually quite robust with a prominent mid-range. The mid-range is more prominent than even the highs or the bass. So bear that in mind when you're choosing your music, right? As far as the highs are concerned, they're definitely there, but they're not clear, crisp, and super detailed, because again, these are not for critical listening. They're more for casual listening to different things. As far as the bass is concerned, again, the bass is there and it plays fairly detailed, but not super deep. So the bass will drop, you get that nice boom if you want it, but it's not going to, you're not gonna be like, oh man, that was 20 hertz right there. They don't really do that. Again, they're for casual listening. Now, I did find myself enjoying listening to music on these earbuds, and they were great for doing the different chores and things like that. But again, when it comes down to critical listening, I'm probably going to grab a different pair of headphones. Even the YH-E700s that I tested, those were actually better critical listening than these are, but they definitely do the job of what you're looking for. So in the sound quality category, I give these a 6.5 out of 10. They definitely work. You can listen casually and enjoy yourselves, but are they going to sound the best you've ever heard? No, probably not. Are they going to be better than, your tangled up wired headphones from 1970? Yeah, they'll be better than that, but they probably won't be up to, your nice critical listening setup. So again, 6.5 out of 10. The final category I want to talk about is value, and I give these an 8 out of 10. They are $129 as I record this video. Now, you can find cheaper pairs out there for, $99, maybe $79 if you catch them on sale, that sort of thing, but you can also find more expensive, $200, $229, $250. So at $129, I think this is actually a really good value, especially considering the feature set and sound quality. So I give them an 8 out of 10. So let's wrap this up. Overall, I like the E3As. They are a great set of wireless earbuds. I like the fact that you have the different color options. I love the fact that you have the multiple different ear tips and sleeves so you can find that perfect fit. You can even run with them. The sound quality is good. It's not excellent, but it is good, and it definitely works for music and listening to podcasts and things like that. Not critical listening, but basic things you do. So it's got a nice feature set. Basically, it works, and it's only $129. So if you're looking for a pair of wireless earbuds because you want to get in the game, or you just want an extra pair, or you want to give them as a gift, why don't you consider these? Use those links in the description below because it does help support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.